Hey, good morning. I'm going to explain to you guys what the how to scale a load out. You can see in this video that I took and put up that we are overweight because they overloaded the trailer the wrong way in the back. This load here that I have, it's perfectly all right. You see how it's far into the trailer here, and it's so you can have the weight and measures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you a little bit how these tandems work and how weight distribution is. So I'm going to have to take and redo the camera to do it a different facing way. Be right back with you. All right, now you see this is the tandem of the trailer. That rail right there that goes through here is your holes. Each hole roughly is about 500 pounds. And to slide this thing, you pull this handle out like this, and that pin right there will go in when you start shaking the tire. Now the only thing that will hold this tire on, or these tandems on, is those little rails. There's 4 of them right here, these little S clamps, and it slides on that rail that goes all the way across the trailer, all the way back. So there's all kinds of holes for us. Okay, so I'm gonna lock it back because I don't need it out right this second. But now, if you see, we have this one here is set at see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hole. So that puts us at 33,000 on these tires. Oops, sorry. Trailer tires, and it puts us that far back as a trailer swing. Now there's the truck and the trailer there. Now if we slide these tandems back, each hole is 500 pounds. So the more you slide it back, let's say this is 32,000 pounds back here, then it'll go to 32,500 the farther back you push the trailer back. Now that load we had earlier on the video, this tire here was way back here, and we were 37,000 pounds. So with it being right here, we had no more room back here to even slide the tandems. So I had to have it reworked. Now, when you're sliding the tandems, that if you want to always move the weight, that these tires here to the weight. So if it's heavy back here on the trailer, then you got to move these tires that way. If it's heavier up there, then you need to take and slide the tandems toward the truck. So slide it always to the weight. We have locking fifth wheels, so we can't take and do anything with the fifth wheel. But the problem you have is when you are overweight on your trailer, then you're overweight on your steers and you're underweight on your drives. And how that works is it makes the trailer like a pivot, like it picks up the back end of the trailer or pushes the back of the trailer down, and will pick the nose of the trailer up, which will pull the back end of the truck up, which will in return put more weight on the steers. So then you'll have no traction on your drives, and then you can have a problem with it jackknifing down the road. But I can show you a little bit of visual here on a piece of paper. Alright, I made a little visual for you guys here out of a piece of paper. Now, this is what I was telling you about. Alright, if your trailer tires are all the way to the back, let's say this is 30,000, or your gross out weight is 79,500 pounds, so you don't have to worry about it. With it all the way to the back, your back tires will be scaled out at about roughly 30,700 pounds back here. Your drives will be at about 38,000, which will put your steers at about 10,800. Which what that does, it makes it light at the tail, light at the steer, heavy in the middle. So it makes your trailer bow like that there. That's the load is bowing like that. So if you're heavy here, it's going to lift the nose and the trailer up. All right. So to fix that, you'll need to take and slide the tandems toward the weight. So if you slide the tandems toward the weight here, what that's going to do is it's going to make the whole trailer straight and perfect. So it'll put you at about 33,500 on the trailer tires. It'll put you at 34,000 on your drive, which is your max limit, and it'll put you at 12,000 max limit on your steers, so that it'll run smooth going down the highway. Now, if you decide to just go, this is probably right about the 7th hole, which would be at about 41 foot mark. Okay, doing this here in a perfect world at the right spot. This here is if you go all the way up, which will put it at about, I don't know what that is, 38 foot or something like that, but you can run them all the way up. It's like California, some states you got to go back here to 41 is the max length from the middle of the axle to the middle of the kingpin, where the kingpin setting is, to the middle of the axle is bridge law. The reason they do that for it's not because of the stretching of the load or anything like that. It's the farther back the tires are, like this here, it makes it a sports car. Physics will make you run faster going down the highway. If you look at all your sports cars, the tires are on the corners of the vehicle from bumper to bumper. But to get back to what I was saying here, if you go all the way forward, what you're doing here is, let's say you put 38,000 pounds on the trailer, and you got 13,000 pounds on the steers, but now you only got 28,500 on the drives. What's happening here is you're heavy on the trailer. You're in, because that's where the weight is, and because of that, it's picking this drive shaft up, or the drive tires up off the air, and it's pushing down, putting the weight onto the steers. So that's what you're doing here. You're going heavy and heavy, and you're bowing the truck and trailer, and you're light on it, and it's picking up your trailer here. Now your maximum weight per axles are only 12,000, 34,000, 34,000. This is your drives and your tandems, or your trailer, and then for a maximum weight of 80,000 pounds. So I'm just letting you guys know that. But this is what you do here. So to recap, if your weight's here too far forward all the way up, you slide the tandems toward the weight, and then turning the weight, going it toward the weight is going to pull this load lighter, because this ain't going to move. Your load, like this here, that ain't going to move anywhere. That's in its spot. That's where it's going to go at. So you're going to have to play with these tires on the trailer to tell you where you can and can't put the trailer. So, and that's where the sliding pins work. So if you go all the way up and you're at 38,000 pounds, now you got room to move this back. Now you move it back, you put it where at the 41 foot mark, and you're at 33,500. It's going to put you at 34,000 on your drives, and it makes everything perfect. Now, if you have it all the way up, you're at 38,000, you're light on your drives, and you're heavy on your steers. You got it all the way back, you're light on your trailer tires, you're heavy on your drives, and you're light on your steers. It's just the way the trailer bows and the weight bridges across the tandems of the truck and trailer. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any more questions, let me know. Thanks.